Alright guys, Fula coming to you with another video. I hope all of y'all are doing well. It's Monday, which means another day to tackle it. You know, another week to tackle. You know what I mean? So, you know, I kind of just wanted to, you know, pay some hip-hop homage today, because the last hip-hop homage I did it on Jamal Shine Barrow. And so I want to highlight another New York-based artist that really kind of, you know, honestly, his music kind of, and his way of carrying himself kind of, you know, resonated with me so much, and kind of, you know, had an effect on me too. Because here's the thing: when I look at hip hop artists, right, the music is the most important thing, you know. But usually the music is going to be a product of the individual, of who the individual is, of how the individual carries himself, of how the individual view on life is. You know what I mean? And so when I look at Fabulous, aka John Jackson, I just see an individual who basically is so versatile, is so can do it all, and is blessed with not only good wordplay, good delivery, able to make catchy songs, able to freestyle with the best of them, can become a mixtape rapper at the blink of an eye. But, and this is a disclaimer, okay? This is a disclaimer. I am in no way, shape, or form a play for the other team or swing the other way. But Fabulous, I mean, that nigga's a ladies' man too. That's the thing. He got the looks. So not only does he have like the other stuff, he has the other things covered too, which kind of positions him for success. And when you look at Fabulous catalog, when you look at him as an artist, I mean, longevity, adaptation to the times is what is good about Fabulous. You know, I was turned on to Fabulous when he released Ghetto Fabulous, and when he released that song Keeping It Gangster. But I was also turned on to that song that wasn't a single, but just showed the wordplay, just showed the ability to basically tackle any kind of beat. It was that song Be Easy, and it was a crazy Just Blaze beat, but he did it with little to no effort. And I'm like, bruh, this guy is nice as shit. Fast forward, Street Dreams, another solid album. I was even digging the songs for the women, okay? He had that song Tamia, So Into You. I was bumping that shit. What other songs? He had the Keeping It Gangster remix, where he was just holding his own with Styles P, holding his own with Jadakiss, holding his own with M.O.P. He had that song called Respect I Like. I mean, he just really has songs. The thing that separates Fabulous from these other mixtape rappers is this. You know, let's say, for example, Cassidy, right? We all know Cassidy to be a solid mixtape freestyler. We all know Cassidy to, back in his heyday, he was a hell of a battle rapper too. We know him for those things, right? But I'm just gonna keep it funky with you. when it came to Cassidy making songs, I'm just gonna be real with you, man. For me personally, this is just me personally, his most solid album was the second one, Cassidy the Hustler. That was the best album he dropped, in my opinion. And ironically, that album featured Fabulous. That song 6 Minutes of Death, that has Fabulous on it. But I'm gonna just be real, Cassidy really didn't know how to really make good songs. You know, I gotta keep it funky. But Fabulous, what separates him from the others who do that, who play that role, from the Cannabis, from the who else is a battle rapper who was known to like spit hard but really couldn't make songs. Let me think of someone else. I guess you can say I'm trying to think. I can't really think right now, you know, about others who were back. Oh, this guy in Philly, his name is Cicero. He couldn't really make songs. He was just like Cassidy in a way, you know. In fact, you can call him Cassidy Jr. He didn't really know how to make songs, you know. And he was signed to Black Wall Street, but that shit flopped for him, you know. But Fabulous though. Oh, Jay Mills as well. Jay Mills didn't really know how to make songs. He had lines, don't get me wrong. That nigga had bars, like punchlines and stuff like that. But song making skills wise, he left a lot to be desired. But Fabulous though, what separates him from those guys is dude knew structures of songs, dude knew how to put certain bars in songs, dude knows how to change his flow up to cater to the song, you know, and that's why I respect about him so much, okay? And another thing about him is he's not afraid to dibble and dabble and reinvent himself. That's the thing I like about him as well, you know. Believe it or not, I'm still rocking to Fabulous. I still bump all 3 of the Summertime Shootout songs. Okay, and here's the difference between him and other artists who have been in the game long enough. Some other artists have the tendency to get with the times, to be in survival mode. You know, just to say, yeah, I'm hip, I'm cool, and stuff like that. Fabulous really doesn't do that. You know, with him, it's still about a quality product. It's still about good music. You know, it's not just a means of like putting something out and still it being hip or playing in the club. Nah, it's a matter of him like having good music. And also another thing you have to understand is with Fabulous, it's actually a stamp. It's kind of actually a cosign to get him featured on your song. If you're an up-and-coming artist or something like that, because he's been in the game so long. But you know what's crazy about this whole situation? He's still underrated. There's a lot of people who don't mention him in the top greatest MCs. I got him in my top 15. I gotta put him in there. That dude, here's another thing. You know, he did the Freddie and Jason with Jadakiss, right? Now, don't get it twisted. Jadakiss is a hell of an artist, right? Jadakiss is nice as shit. But in his most recent album, and I just gotta keep it funky, I gotta keep it a buck, he tried to expand to something else which wasn't him, and honestly it seemed kind of forced. That's the thing about that album that came out. It seemed kind of forced. It didn't. Me personally, I didn't really look at it as growth. So, with that being said, I give Fabulous the nod over Jadakiss due to the simple fact that it seems like when Fabulous raps and when Fabulous makes songs and stuff, nothing is forced. Everything is natural. The thing is, when Desert Storm was around, when that, and at a point you can say Desert Storm was a supergroup. The only person who I said, okay, this nigga is gonna be nice. Like I'll be like, okay, let this nigga like get seasoned a little bit more, and he's gonna be a nice ass nigga. The only nigga who had that honor, I would say, is Stack Bundles. You know, but unfortunately he had an untimely death. But he was about to blow up and take over the game. You know, that's just my opinion. In fact, he has a slang word that I use still to describe sneakers. He said in one song, came through with the "what's those," and so instead of saying the "what are those," you know, I say the "what's those," meaning that, you know, if I put on some limited edition sneakers, people are just gonna be like, "What's those? Those are hot." You know what I mean? So shout outs to Stack Bundles for that. You know, but yeah, man, as far as Fabulous is concerned, and also Fabulous was the king of throwbacks. You have to understand that. What type of nigga makes a song about throwbacks? Except for a nigga who just basically put that game on Smash. And he did. And then another game he put on Smash, I'm not gonna even lie. You know, I'm gonna be real with you. Back in the day, I was a fly nigga with them academic shit. I had a lot of academics, but Fabulous is the one who kind of brought it to the forefront. You know, so Fabulous was like the trendsetter in music for being just an overall rapper, but also in fashion. That nigga set trends too. The only downside to Fabulous, I'm gonna say, but you know, usually I don't rock with people who hit women. You know, I usually don't rock with them. You know, for me, it's just, and it's not about being a simp, it's just about being like, my nigga, you couldn't just walk away, my nigga? You know, even if she tried to hit you, nigga, slip. Slip, move your head. You know, parry them shits, you know what I mean? But, you know, I guess that's the only thing with him. Now, I don't know the full story. I don't know if he really like went hard on the woman or not. But that's the only thing I'll say, like, man, like, it's all bad with him in regards to that. But other than that, the overall shit, you know, with Fabulous, he's not a broke rapper either. You know, he's I don't, like, me personally, I don't believe that he's just rapping to pay bills. I believe that nigga's just rapping because he's like, yo, I'm still nice, and yo, I can still hang with you little niggas. And I'm a vintage nigga that can, you know, give people who have a certain ear for smooth delivery and lines what they want. You feel me? So, man, shout out to Fab, man. He's still doing this thing. Shout out to him for giving niggas ideas. Shout out to him for his demeanor, laid back nigga. You know what I mean? And, you know, a lot of people don't know that nigga's Dominican, you know? But another thing, too, about Fabulous, and I'm going to tell you this about him. The thing about Fabulous is this, man, that I can really respect, too. Fabulous, he's authentic. The thing is, that nigga was, although he's a smooth thug, like, Fabulous is an example of a smooth thug, okay? Smooth, suave, I guess you can say, because he has that Dominican blood, you know what I mean? Pretty boy shit. But Fabulous was really on them bricks. Like, he was really playing in the snow, if you know what I mean. But the thing is about that is that he's not like, I guess you can say, rough and rugged like rah-rah nigga. He's not like that, but he did get shot in the leg. I don't know what the incidence was, but it was in the club, but it was probably some crab ass nigga who was hating and, you know, just popped him in the leg. But honestly, and probably the niggas he's around still, because if you look at the old Smack magazines with Fabulous, I mean, he got some hitters around him, man. He really still got hitters around him, you know. But another thing about Fabulous, I would say the one failure he did have was his rich young clothing. I mean, I was looking everywhere for that shit, but I couldn't find it nowhere. You know, because I was really looking for it. I wanted to rock that shit here. I wanted to be like the nigga, like, oh shit, what is that? But I couldn't find it nowhere for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, man, I like Fabulous as an artist. You know, maybe one day I'll have to do a live stream and we can talk about, you know, our top 15 artists that we like. You know, Fabulous is definitely in the top 15. I gotta put him in there. You know, people will be surprised who, you know, I include in the top 15. Like, people are surprised when I say Pusha T, Fabulous. I mean, you just gotta look at their bodies of work, man, to understand why I say this. You know? But yeah, that's another thing. Fabulous had that one nice ass song with Pusha T on the first Clips album called Lord Willin', and they both went in on that song. You know? So yeah, man. Let me know what y'all think of Fabulous. My meager subscribers that I have. Like and subscribe to the page if you're new though. Okay? We got some good things coming up, man. If I hit 500, I'll probably do a giveaway. Probably figure out something to give away. Like maybe some merch or something like that. The merch is coming soon. Stay tuned. What I'm doing is just I'm coming up with a logo. I gotta really have a logo that speaks volumes. You know what I mean? But anyhow, man, Fool is signing out. Leave your thoughts in your comments. Jarama. One more thing. The thing about Fabulous too, why I mess with him, is he really did think out the box a couple of times, because Cuz went back to the home turf, you know, went to Cabo Verde, did a video there, had the video with the Nigerian cat Davido. It's on Summertime Shootout 3. It's called Tuesday, and he had the video girl was the Miss West Africa, you know. He had her on there, so how can I not mess with Fabo, man? He paid homage to the home turf, did something different. He also had a song with Trina where he rapped about Cape Verdeans. He said something like, I forgot the actual bar for bar, but he said pretty as a Cape Verdean, which means he knows what time it is. But yeah, man. That's all I have, man. Sometimes I'll just be getting thoughts later on, man. But yeah, I mess with him for a numerous amount of reasons, you know. Those are a couple. But anyhow, man, last one, I promise. Fool is signing out.